So I want to try and convey a thought or an idea, and I'm just not sure how it's going to come across. So forgive me in advance for my rants and ravings, as they may well appear to be. About 18 months ago, when we were looking at repurposing the church, not repurposing it, because the purpose of the church has always been to save souls and make disciples, but repurpose the activities of our church. You see, when I was in Australia, Beck and I started a youth service that touched 1,000 unsaved, unchurched kids. We planted churches, 83 churches in 3 years. Everything we've ever done has not been within the confines of a religious experience or a religious culture. So when we came to America, there was this sense that in order to build a church here, we would need to fit within the culture that was established here, because that's what you do as missionaries. The problem is that, what if the culture is sick? Or what if the model's wrong? What if the very thing you're trying to do is actually inhibited by the environment? What if instead of being a thermostat and setting the temperature, you become a thermometer and all you do is take the temperature? So I found myself asking a question last week. And my question was simply this. If I had 5,000 square feet, what would I do with it? We've got this beautiful facility, probably one of the, if not the prettiest facility in all of Old Town Keller. But it's incredibly underutilized. So the Life Center, the concept of the Life Center has always been for Beck and I that we would wear out our building and our property touching lives for Christ before the thing fell down, that it would be filled with people and activity all the time, that we would give opportunities and chances to facilitate other people's dreams and visions. So I started to look at what we've got, and I asked myself the question, what could we possibly do with this space? Ron Oldenburg talks of the concept of the third space. And the third space was not your home, was not your office, but was a place where you could collaborate, cooperate, be creative. It was a co-op. You know the old school barber shops where all the guys used to get together and sit around? Or well, with the way our age has gone, we don't have that anymore. And even with church, when church moved from being community-based to basically an imitation of Sam's Club or a shopping mall, you cannot get intimate with 20,000 people, with 10,000 people, with 500 people, even 100 people. You can't get intimate unless you're deliberate about it, unless you provide opportunity for it. And now take that outside of a church concept and now put it in the community, where your friends are reduced to your likes on Facebook, how many followers you have on Twitter, and there's no sense of a common place for you to gather and be with other people. So what if we took this beautiful facility that we had, we opened it up to the community, a place to cooperate, to cohabitate, to be creative, gather and get together around a central idea, using the gifts and the skill set that are available in our community. And what if also that space was then made available to be used by business people? That there's nothing in Keller that would seat 150 people comfortably in style outside of a city venue or a function room or a hotel function room with the connectivity and the audio-visual equipment that we had. What if we put ourselves in a position to become that sort of creative hub? And we've got everything there. We've got the building, the infrastructure, the passion to live our Christianity beyond the walls. What if we took this asset that we had that's being underutilized and said, all right, we're going to make a place where people can belong and be on whatever terms they need to be for business, and we're not shy about our faith, our passion, and what we do as a church. I know it's ramblings, but there's this picture and this thought of this cooperative cohabitation, of creative mindsets, of reaching and touching our business community, of a business incubator, a place to be creative, to meet. Well, I want to give it a go. Starting Tuesday. Yeah, I know. Lots of warning. Don't have a clue. It could be a raging success or a monumental failure. But I really don't care. I just like it. I like the thought of the dirty and messy concepts it would be. Anyway, enough raving. So, there you go.